woman out after failed date. Drama. Wait, let me see that. Yeah, perfect.
This man just left me here because this man just left me here because I didn't want to have sex with him. Because I didn't want to give him no. So he left me outside. Like, what the f? I'm literally outside waiting for this other man to come pick me up. Like, one thing about it, don't play with me because now I'm going to.
I don't think a man is.
She's waiting for another man to pick her up.
Is entitled to a woman's body as much as I don't think a woman is entitled to a man's resources just because they chose to go out on a date. That's something that both sides have to come to a mutual agreement upon.
True.
I also think it's kind of telling that she already had a man available and ready to come pick her up right after getting kicked out by the last guy.
Wow.
Will flirt with you at the grocery store but not offer to pay for your groceries? Get out of my face! I beg fucking pardon? What the f you think this is? I'm over here shopping for things and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things but not offering to pay for the things that I'm...
Excuse me? Why would he pay for your groceries? How entitled can you be, sweetie? Oh my God, get out!
shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid?
Are you stupid?
The only way to win right now is to pay for the groceries.
If you pay for the groceries, I swear, if you pay for the groceries, you deserve anything bad happens to you when it comes to love and dating. Do not do stupid shit like that ever. Don't make it a standard. Do not make it a thing. Never, ever.
If not, move the...
You move that.
Move around. Because you're definitely not moving on up. Thank you.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
Exactly. We don't want to.
Listen, it's crazy how people come on the internet and say things that make absolutely no sense. But they say them in such a way that you know when they said it, they think it made all the sense in the world. To think that a man is responsible for paying for your groceries simply because he began flirting with you while you were grocery shopping, that's a type of delusion that's only reserved for a certain type of delusional woman. That matter of fact, when I was checking out the comments section, most of the women were like, what are you talking about? This makes
exactly like I am one of those women. Like, what are you talking about?
No
Get out.
So I'm not even going to sit here and try to act like that's the norm where women will say that. That's only reserved for a certain level of delusion where when I see it, I just say, wow, your mother ain't really teach you nothing in life worth knowing. Your daddy probably wasn't there either. And you just had to try to figure it out on your own, and this is the best you could come up with. And the unfortunate reality for her is she's always going to be limited in the men that she's going to be able to attract. There isn't a chance in hell that a man who has his things together, that other men look at and say, yeah, that's a good man. That man's doing what he's supposed to do. He's on his grind. That other women look at and say, I want that kind of man. There's no way she's going to be able to attract a man of that caliber. She's only going to be limited to a caliber of men who will always leave her wanting and asking for more. But she's never going to be able to get anything more simply because of her mentality.
Please. It wasn't bedtime, and I was
I'm trying to leave, please.
Sleeping in the bed with me.
I'm trying
I didn't say that. What's the Wi-Fi password? What's the Wi-Fi password, Joe? What's the Wi-Fi password?
Why is he not giving her the Wi-Fi
password? You really want me to call the cops for this? Wi-Fi?
Go for it. What are they going to do? They're going to laugh at you.
Abusive narcissist.
I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything.
Yep, you've done everything.
Oh my God, you can't just say to a guy you did that. You can't, like, what? Are you lying?
No, I haven't done anything.
I've touched my kids too.
I haven't done anything. Yep. Oh, wow. Please say that. Please say that.
What? You've probably touched my kids, and I need to protect them, and that's why we're getting out.
Perfect. I'm glad you think that because you want to protect them? Because you're the mom life, right? You're the mama bear, right?
I'm the mom.
So then why are you still here if I'm such a threat?
Leaving. That's why I don't.
Oh, in 23 days. If anybody touched my children, I'm pretty sure they'd either be dead or.
Do you want to?
Exactly. Exactly. If you think that he touched your kids, what are you doing? Why are you still there with your kids for 23 more days? So for 23 more days, he can do the art thing to you and touch your kids as well. Like, what?
Die.
Yeah, good. That's right
You
there.
want to
Good.
die?
Okay.
Sure.
So Joe.
Excuse me? And what?
Oh, in 23 days. If anybody touched my children, I'm pretty sure they'd either be dead or.
Do you want to die?
Yeah, good.
Do you wanna
That's right
die?
there. Good.
Okay.
Sure.
There's
So
not
just-
So
going.
exactly, you're such a contradicting
What's
lying.
the Wi-Fi password?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What a woman. What a woman. What a woman. She has issues, brother. She lost it. She lost it. You want to die? There is a knife there in the kitchen. Yeah, you want to die? Yeah. What's the password? Whatever. After all of that, after all the accusations towards him, she's like, it's normal. It's a normal day. All right. What's the password? Oh my god.
Funny. Thank you.
You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you're going to be the fool.
And I hope that man ended that situation yesterday, because any woman who feels comfortable telling you to your face that she will falsely accuse you of something that you didn't do, don't play any type of games with her. Get out of that situation immediately, because
So,
that is a person
like,
that can't.
how would you forgive a person like that? If you love a person and they speak like that about you, how would you? Like, it would break my heart. It would honestly break my heart. And I do understand that people say crazy shit when they are mad at each other, but the crazy shit is like, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're what? Like, I don't know. Like that's the farthest that I would think you would call people. And then you would apologize for it because you were mad, you didn't mean it. You know, and it will still make you feel so bad. But going this far, that's psychotic. That deserves definitely a talk with a professional. There's no way after that you can just move
Be trusted when their emotions are getting the best of them and they're not getting things the way they want.
Can somebody please tell me why the girlies on here with like the Birkins and the Chanels, and they be going on expensive trips and got all the Cartier and the Van Cleefs and all that? Why when people be in the comments asking them like what they do, they don't be responding? Like, friend, yes, some people might just be being nosy, but other people like me, we really want to know so we can do it too. I don't understand the gatekeeping with that because, babes, we want to live a rich and expensive life too. Help a sister out.
Who want to tell her? Because she must have not got the memo that social media has really made it easy for women to rationalize the idea of sleeping with the man who they like and doing it for free to sleeping with the man who they don't like, but because they want to get things that they do like, they'll find the logic in that because they're getting money for it. And because of Instagram, TikTok, and obviously OnlyFans, women have encouraged other women to do it because they're popularizing and glamorizing this idea that is this lavish lifestyle that they're getting to live. And
exactly. Like, I don't want to call names or anything like that, but there is this female YouTuber who used to upload a lot of videos, and she was always a part of she was always dating another male YouTuber, all right? And since like 2-3 years now, she's not dating any male YouTubers. I have no idea where she's living. She doesn't have her own place. She's always traveling. She's always at parties. She's always like sponsoring different alcohol beverages or fashion that she's wearing on these parties. But that is not enough for that lifestyle. Like, you need to be doing something really significant. And now when I think about it, she's literally, in my opinion, I think she's just an accessory to rich guys, that she's like a hostess or something like that. Basically, she would go to these parties looking good and being with these guys, and in a way like promote herself on Instagram or anywhere else, getting these sponsorships for the clothes, and that's it. I don't even know if she owns a place or she always crashes with the guys and stuff like that, which is not a lifestyle that I would ever imagine myself living. Like, if that is her choice, she can do it, but don't think that they can just get these things just by existing, you know? Like, there have to be some type of customer service there. There is something in return that she probably will never show us online.
And pretty much giving them everything they want. What they're failing to talk about is how these men are constantly running through them and then leaving them right there back on the streets where they found them. But now just worse off, because while they may have acquired material things, they acquired a ton of mental trauma from putting themselves in that situation.
Right now I work a little 9 to 5, but you know, I'm a aspiring actor, writer, and director. Get with me, Kmere Productions. It's gonna be big on God. But yeah, that's about it. I write books too. No, get at me if you wanna read.
Okay,
of course.
So do you believe that women should go 50-50? You believe?
I feel like that's why I feel like I'm not to the point of dating, because I'm not where I want to take care of my woman yet.
But that's
cool. But I want 22.
See, girls be thinking
I'm young.
Mansion already.
That's okay.
Keys in the front. I mean,
that's okay. That's okay. But you feel me? I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
We're on a different time. You feel me? Everybody gotta get their own, and I want my woman to have her own. I don't want her to depend on me. I want her. You feel me? If we ever just fall out, God forbid, I want her to still push through. You feel me? Make her money.
Yeah.
It's a eat dog world, shorty. You think going to get you by?
Not a single balloon going to be left.
That's just me. On God. And that's what I'm gonna teach my daughter.
Listen, whether you agree with him or not,
2 balloons.
I can appreciate his honesty and his ability to articulate it. Not to mention, he's only 20.
Like, he never said, yeah, he's only 23 years old, and he said, and right now I'm not looking for a woman to, like, be in a serious relationship with because I cannot afford it. In a way, he wants to take care of his woman in the future, but also he would respect to have a woman who can take care of herself as well. And the way he said, like, tomorrow if we break up or whatever, I want you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Like, I don't want you to be dependent on me, which is literally feminism. Literally the cause, literally why feminism exists, why women try to get their own rights is to not be dependent on the man. And now they want to be dependent on the man again? Like, I don't understand this world anymore.
2 years old. Social media has really skewed this perception of where you should be at in life at a certain point. And the reality is, there is no set timeline on where you should be at any age or stage in life. Everybody gets to wherever their goal is at different points and different times.
Yeah.
While sure, you may see people around you experiencing doing different things at earlier or later stages in life, doesn't mean it's necessarily the right thing for you to experience.
Yeah.
And for a 22-year-old to be aspiring to become something and not be there yet shouldn't seem so out of the ordinary. As long as he's willing to put in the work and the time and the effort to get where he wants to go, then let him go ahead and do what he got to do.
I'm just thinking, like, if I was another looking in on our relationship, I look like a fucking cuck. I look like an idiot.
As another looking in on your relationship, you are a fucking cuck. You're an idiot. Yep.
He's a rich one. It doesn't matter. He's a rich one.
I'm broke as
Not yet.
I'm not rich
Not yet. Because
no, it's good that you believe in me.
I spoil you. Like, I will give you the world.
Do.
Like, I don't
You do.
I don't understand why that's not good enough.
Wait.
A few moments later.
Why do you not respect his boundaries? Okay, cool. You got courtside tickets. Whoop de do. Think you could go 4 from the UK and it's just all cool? Could get to see Jordan Poole miss a fucking 3-point game winner? Are you fucking serious?
You might be right.
Now, reality can be whatever I want.
If a guy asks you on a coffee date and he's shown no other red flags and your immediate reaction is to get offended and block him and ghost him, then you're part of the problem. Before you jump at me in the comments and call me a pick-me, I am not saying that you lower your standards and go on a coffee date if you want to. What I am saying is that smart women use discernment instead of following hard and fast rules. The common argument is always, oh, if
Wow. It's as if the guy, even if the guy said, let's go on a date, walking down the park, like not even having to buy anything. This time it's about a coffee date and they are offended. You still drink coffee. You might still pay for the coffee that you're drinking. And you're offended? I can't.
he takes you on a coffee date, it's low effort and he's cheap. Assuming you met this guy on a dating app, how do you know? How do you know? For all you know, he asked the previous girl on a dinner date and the girl told him, I'd rather coffee. So maybe he assumed that...
Yeah, like, exactly. He assumed that the girl wants a coffee date. They like a coffee date. Or maybe He already is experienced, and he knows that he shouldn't immediately show his wealth to a woman because that's what the woman would be with him. He wants to figure out that the woman wants to be with him for something else, not only his wealth.
You would prefer a coffee date because it's more low-key and it gives you a way out. Again, my message here isn't lower your standards, go on low-effort dates. I'm saying to practice some critical thinking and don't jump to conclusions or prejudge a man's character when you don't even know him. At least communicate the kind of date that you do want and then see his reaction. Because you could be missing out on a really good man by prejudging him so soon when you don't even know enough about his character.
But the question is more along the lines of, is it possible that
I influenced her to try and get me for $20,000 a month for a 2-year-old? No.
Is it yeah.
No. We never spent $20,000 on my daughter when we were together.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the money.
Yeah, but now
I don't like, who spends that kind of money on a kid?
Mm-hmm.
The credit card was wide open. So what the do you suddenly need that kind of money for?
You change
Yeah.
you change the quality of life.
I was gonna say the exact same
What
thing.
happened?
Yeah.
Like,
No, he
the
didn't.
quality
No, he
of
didn't.
life.
No, he didn't. Yes,
Do
he
you?
did.
You don't wait.
Oh my God, I actually do love the idea of, for example, if a man and a woman split, they can in a way figure out how much money they spent on the kid monthly while they were together and then split that money equally on each other depending on how much the kid is, like if the kid is 50-50 with each of them in the time at a time, then split the money exactly how much they would have spent it if they were together. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you spend $200 a month on a kid while you are in a marriage, and then now you are divorced, and now the kid is like, whatever, like 50% of the time with you, then you get $100 a month because that's exactly how much you spent before. You know? And the rest is on you. You have to work and pay the utility bills and pay whatever. Like, I don't know. That would be my opinion. That wouldn't be that bad. And I feel like because of that, there will be less divorce happening in the world.
You don't think that the quality of her life changed simply by entering his existence and his orbit?
Did you hear what he said first? Are the expenses? He's saying
definitely more than 200. I mean, I know it's definitely more than 200.
Yeah.
But 20,000 a month on a kid? I'm sorry, but what child? What child? Who spends that money?
But she's not living with it. Everything changes.
But it's not that number that changes the quality of life. You changed it.
No.
Yeah.
She changed it.
Yeah.
She left me.
Yeah.
And she's trying to take my life with her.
Yeah.
Yes. It does not work that way.
That's exactly how.
Yeah. I agree 100% with this take.
I mean, I guess what he's trying to say, he's basically saying he's staying under the budget where there was never an instance where he was spending $20K a month on his child. So the fact that she's asking for $20K a month for their child is outrageous. It's just really hypocritical because they got together and she claimed she wasn't about his money, but yet now she is trying to come after him for his money.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we don't talk about how women date their sons. And single mothers oftentimes do everything but their sons. And that's the reason why I say, you know, a single mother is a boy factory. And the reason why I say that is because it's not that a boy can't be birthed from a two-parent home, although it is, you know, it's an abnormality, you know, it's an anomaly of sorts that you would encounter a significant amount of subpar men that have been raised in destructive two-parent homes. But single women become so emotionally dependent upon their children, specifically their sons, that they will convince themselves that they don't need a man until they encounter the space from being alone to genuinely being lonely. And now we're having to deal with the imbalance that was set in the household because this boy is not your son, he is your man. When you want to cuddle, you go lay down with them. When you want some emotional time, you go watch movies with them. You touch them and you rub them and you must.
Huh? What?
Massage them, and you do these things, everything that you would do to a man to suffice that. A lot of women even dress their sons like the man that broke their heart.
And this is that son-husband dynamic that gets spoken about so.
Oh my God, what? That's so happens? Oh my god. I do though. I have heard stories not like this. This is brutal. But have you ever heard of stories where there's a mama boy and like basically he follows everything his mom says, and even when he finds a girlfriend, the girlfriend cannot get any authority in the relationship because the mom is always there. She's always there in the relationship, in their life. And yeah, there is this type of thing, but I didn't know about this. Oh my god, this whole other thing that is so sick. So sick. Jeez.
Often. Listen, and what it really comes down to is women being able to hold other women accountable. That rarely is able to happen because instead what you get are women who become defensive. Because essentially what we have going on are women continuously creating the very men that their daughters will end up despising. Guys, as always, questions, comments, thoughts, and your feedback. Drop them down below. Appreciate when you guys take the time to chime in. Don't forget, support the channel by hitting that like and subscribe button. And as always, until next time.
Until next time. That was really fun. I love this video. Thank you for sharing.